We appreciate you taking time to watch this video and learn more about the Niman Ranch brand. Please know your continued support truly does make a difference in the lives of our more than 676 family farmers and ranchers who raise animals humanely and sustainably here in the United States. We understand that in today's marketplace, terms such as all natural, humane animal care, and sustainability are loosely defined and can be confusing. We hope that this video will dispel some of the common misconceptions and provide you with a better understanding of what these important issues mean to Niman Ranch. This video contains Niman's definition of sustainability, illustrating humane animal care and what it means to Niman Ranch, defining and better understanding the term natural, frequently asked questions, and Niman Ranch products and testimonials.
Sustainable agriculture is just words within the industry right now, but we at Niman Ranch take it very seriously, where the same ag practices can be practiced for generations without an effect on the environment. Think about that. If the farmer's doing things right, not only will his kids be able to do the same, but his grandkids, his great-grandkids, and so on. You don't use up the land, you don't use up the water. You're very cognizant and cautious about the entire environment, making sure that it can sustain the ag practices that you perform. Here at the Haka Ranch, this is a perfect example. Inez and Elias Haka are fourth generation. Their son Martin and Susan are fifth generation, and their kids, Martin and Susan's kids, are sixth generation. This is what's called sustainable agriculture.
To Niman Ranch, sustainability means treating the land as a precious resource, being cognizant of the water supply, practicing traditional farming and ranching methods so that the land can be used for several generations. Examples of this include crop rotation, the use of alternative energy sources, and the use of waste as fertilizers. For a complete list of our sustainable farming and ranching practices, read our protocols online at nimanranch.com.
Niman Ranch follows the animal husbandry practices. That means that the pigs are raised outdoors in pastures or in bedded pens. And we don't allow confinement of any kind, no antibiotics, no meat products in the feed, no hormones, that kind of thing. The diet that our pigs have is a vegetarian diet. Niman Ranch farmers have to be owners and be taking care of the animals on a day-to-day basis, which is a little different than absentee factory farm owners. In fact, it's much different.
So where did this idea, or when did you start, or did you start this immediately, the idea of food with a conscience?
At the beginning, it was just about freshness. And I started to get curious about where the food came from. And the first experience that I had was with the pork. I was looking for a new pork supplier. And so I read this article about some farmers up in Iowa under the name Niman Ranch who were raising pigs outdoors or in deeply bedded pens in the winter and never giving them antibiotics or growth hormones. And so I got some samples of this pork, and it was awesome. I mean, it tasted so much better than the stuff I was using.
But didn't it cost you so much more?
It did, but I said, well, what about the other stuff? And they said, well, that's raised in confinement. And so I went and I saw that. I saw what that meant. And it really makes you sad. And I knew that I didn't want my success or the success of Chipotle to be based on that kind of exploitation. So we switched to all of this outdoor raised pork.
To Niman Ranch, humane animal care means animals should be raised outdoors or in deeply bedded pens. Animals should be able to express their natural and instinctual behaviors. Animals should be kept with their natural social groups. And animals should always have access to clean water. To view all of our humane animal care practices, please read the complete protocols online at nimanranch.com. The USDA's definition of all natural is minimally processed, no artificial ingredients. At Niman Ranch, we believe all natural should go above and beyond the USDA's definition. That is why we believe all natural should also mean that animals are never given hormones or antibiotics ever and are fed a 100% vegetarian diet. And perhaps most importantly, Niman Ranch believes natural should include humane animal care and sustainable farming and ranching practices. Unfortunately, the industry continues to blur the definition of the seemingly simplistic term natural with things like antibiotic withdrawal programs. This means that animals are given antibiotics at some point during their lives, but are then taken off them in time for the meat to test negative. Even though these animals are given antibiotics, the package can still contain the no antibiotic claim. This is because the meat tested negative at the time of processing. So how do you know if you're truly getting a natural product? Look for the never ever statement on the label, or better yet, pick up a Niman Ranch product. Niman Ranch isn't just one ranch. We are a network of more than 676 sustainable U.S. family farms and ranches. Our hog farms are located primarily in the Midwest. Our cattle are also raised in the Midwest, with several additional ranches located in the Pacific Northwest. And for lamb, we work with ranchers in Utah and California. Our cage-free egg producers are located throughout the United States. This allows us to source eggs locally or regionally. While many of our farmers' practices meet organic standards, it is too cost prohibitive for Niman Ranch to have all of our 676 farms and ranches certified organic. Animals that are raised the Niman Ranch way rarely need antibiotics. Since our animals are not raised in crowded, unsanitary, or stressful conditions, the needs for antibiotics significantly decreases. Occasionally, a Niman Ranch animal becomes sick and cannot get well without antibiotics. As a result, this animal is treated and removed from the Niman Ranch program and sold into the conventional market. It is never sold as a Niman Ranch animal. Niman Ranch is pleased to offer a complete line of all-natural beef, pork, lamb, cage-free eggs, and a variety of processed items, totaling more than 350 fresh products and 75 value-added retail items.
One of our goals at 18 Oaks is to support small farms and family farms, and we know that by using Niman products, we are ensuring that those small mom and pop farms are being taken care of. The ranchers that are there, getting their hands dirty every day, working the land, working the cattle, really investing themselves in their product, and it shines through when we serve that steak to the guest.
It makes people feel good about what they're eating because they know the ethics behind it. People are becoming more and more concerned with where their food comes from and how it's raised. It really puts the diners in the restaurant at ease, and it causes repeat customers. People want to come back.
Quality is number one when it comes to putting dishes on our menu. I mean, our clientele are the movers and shakers, the power people in the city. Mayor Daley is in and out all the time, and we really want the best for our clientele because they expect the best, and Niman Ranch products are fantastic. You know, we love that they come from sustainable farms. You know, for me, flavor has always been number one, and quality. And we knew that we had that in the Niman Ranch product.
The flavor of the product is incredible. To me, it tastes like beef and pork used to taste many years ago. It's definitely a product that's top-notch.
For me, what sets Niman Ranch apart from other natural meat companies is the flavor. You know, our motto here is the truth is in the taste. We firmly believe that animals that have been treated better taste better.
So as you venture out to educate consumers on Niman Ranch, please remember these key points. Niman Ranch is your one source for humanely raised and sustainable beef, pork, lamb, and cage-free eggs. Our network of more than 676 farmers and ranchers follow the strictest protocols in the industry. We never administer hormones or antibiotics, ever. And at Niman Ranch, we always feed our animals an all-vegetarian diet. To learn more about Niman Ranch's traditional farming and ranching practices, please visit us online at nimanranch.com. or to order additional training materials, please contact your sales representative. On behalf of Niman Ranch and our family farmers, we thank you for your support.